Hey, bro. Whenever we get there, we'll get there. 48 horas. Nice. Nice. Alright, let's see what's in the community, if there's anything to watch in the community. You said Death Stranding time? I don't know, bro. I don't even know where the hell I'm at in Death Stranding, to be honest with you. $104 If you leave your house, this is what's playing right now. For real, I already know what song he's playing. Oh God. Nah, there's no way John Cena got mad. New York is hotter than Texas right now. Hey, bro.
Link, this just got revealed. We love our folklore RPGs.
Brum, brum, brum. Brum, 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 brum. As a matter of fact, give me a sec. Let me change the fucking shit. Boom, boom, boom. Do 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 do. Okay. What the hell is this, bro?
Fate is not a path to be strayed from. It is a verdict. Inescapable, unchangeable, set in stone.
I don't accept that.
Then step through. Your trial awaits.
Hey, we killing dogs? It's already looking good. We're already looking good, bro. We're already looking good.
What are these things?
Old stories, wearing flesh again. The witch, you go. The cat.
That's a big ass cat, Grim.
The guardian, Leshy. And names not spoken in years.
I'll face whoever it takes. They won't stop me. That castle. I hear her voice calling from within.
That bird
Then
almost
listen
flew into the
closely.
water.
She's not alone.
Well. Hey, you know it's hot, bro. Look how sweaty they look, bro. It's hot where they at too. God damn. You know it's hot. Little Nightmares 3, October 10th. Oh, we on this. Little Nightmares 3, we are so ready for this in October. On God, we are ready for this in October. I'm probably going to drop every other game that I'm playing at the time and play this shit because it's October. What the heck is this? Introducing Ultimate Sonic Smackdown? Bro, what is this? It's a fan game, bro. Hey, bro. I'm happy for the Sonic fans. What the heck? That dog hasn't got off the ball.
Yo, my guy, take this Galaxy gas or double it to the next motherfucker.
Galaxy what? Bro, that sound illegal.
Take it or we double up.
Nah, double that shit. I ain't trust purple shit.
Say less. 2 on the next one. Yo, shorty, 2 Galaxy gas or double it to the next person.
Nah, I'm trying to stay alive today.
So we
This
go.
shit look mad real.
Double it. I like chaos.
Yo, gay ass boy, 4 Galaxy gas or we spin it to 8.
How much horsepower in that?
About a comment and a half.
Double it and send someone flying.
Yo, lil bro, 8 Galaxy gas or double it to the next person.
That looked like alien steroids.
Nah, this is Nebula drip.
Double it, I'm still in rehab.
Yo, 16 Galaxy gas or double it to the next person?
Give me another burrito and I'll take it.
Nah, bro, just space gas.
Double it then.
Yo, 32 Galaxy gas, you taking it or you folding?
My dog got better lungs than me.
Hey,
So we double?
yo.
Hell yeah. Let it rain. Yo, miss, 64 Galaxy gas, you taking it or should I double up?
My melons can't handle that much, sorry.
Damn, they're big as fuck. Double it.
Double it. Let me see somebody overdose.
128 Galaxy gas, you taking it or what, Granny?
Give me that shit. I got lungs made of iron.
Yo, Granny just turned into a fucking legend.
Oh my God, bro. Oh my God. Oh shit! Dope art style. Nice art style. That looks cool. Why that bunny so thick? What the fuck? Just give me a chance. This art style is dope. Thick ass bunny. Just give me a chance. They on TV talk about turn your ACs off for a little so we don't black out. Turn off Times Square first, bitch. Bro, us as New Yorkers, that's what we're gonna keep on saying, bro. I don't care what anybody says. If a blackout happens, everybody out of power. Turn off Manhattan. They'd rather leave those Manhattan lights on in the billboards so they could keep pushing their dumbass advertisements. Fuck out of here. I'm keeping my shit on. My shit been on all day. My shit been on all day, and I'm gonna keep it on all day. He closed the door on her? Crazy. Terrible. The dad said, hey, bro, I'm not involving myself.
I broke up with my ex-girl.
Yes.
Here's a number.
Ooh, psych.
Psych.
That's the wrong number.
I'm about to end this man's whole career.
What career?
But I'm not a rapper.
What career?
Look.
Hot outside. I can tell it's hot outside. I'm just looking outside, and everything just looks still. Nobody's outside. All I see is sunlight. There's no wind, nothing. It's hot outside. I can tell it's hot outside. I'm just looking outside, and everything just looks still. Nobody's outside. All I see is sunlight. This is fucking stupid. That's all there is, bro. Sunlight. Heat. June 26th. Oh, that's very soon. That's just going to be available on Steam. Yo, if this game runs nicely on the Steam Deck. Hey. Hey. It's 70 gigs? Oh my god, it's free to play. Gotcha Apocalypse. Oh, this is another gotcha game? This. Yo, I'm sorry, bro. I don't know how people could go crazy with Pokemon TCG Pocket. It's not even real cards. It's like after a person like me who collected the real cards, getting that shit virtually is just so uninteresting. You can't do shit with the shit virtually. It's like you can't even sell the cards. You can't grade them, nothing. But I mean, hey man, you do you. POV, you love fashion, but you're stuck in London. What kind of fit?
There right now, reminding the world just how good he is.
Remember, his tag team partner and LWO mate Dragon Lee picked up a big win over Karrion Kross several weeks back. Looking to follow in those footsteps.
There right now, reminding the world just how.
What did you even send me? He took a drop kick like how Flair takes the throw off the top rope.
Big win over Karrion Kross several weeks back. Looking to follow.
I don't know. There can only be one overly obnoxious food eater person, and y'all know exactly who I'm talking about. They banned her, the one that was doing that TikTok food shit? Oh Oh, you talking about the black guy? Look, I'm not gonna lie, I hated him at first, but now I follow him all over. Watch. Look, I'm gonna open up my Instagram right now. I would not be surprised if he pops up on my feed. The black guy that does the dance and yells shark bite, and the other black guy that goes, I said a dip it. I don't know if you guys seen that guy. That guy is also my favorite. I've been watching both of their content. It's brain rot, but I fuck with it. I don't know if y'all seen him. Let me see if I find it. He said, I said a dip it. Let me see if I find it. Daddy Duke. Pause. I'm going through my feed. Let me see if I find one of his videos. I'm not gonna lie, bro. That's me on my scooter. On God. That's me on my scooter. I literally look like that when I'm on my scooter outside, bro. I be riding that shit with one hand like that. Exactly like that. Yo, I don't be giving a fuck, bro. I'm just like this lady. I be using my kick scooter. Everybody out here using a whole electric scooter. I be using my kick scooter. Oh my God, I can't find these videos. The one time I'm looking for it, I can't. Oh, I found him. This motherfucker I follow. He's so extra. But I be following this motherfucker. He mad extra. He make me want to eat food every time I see him. You said I hate him? Bro, I love him. I start laughing every time I see his shit. Bro, why you always sending me an Instagram link? What the fuck is this link, bro? Fat dude season? What the fuck? I ain't watching this AI generated ass video. Get that shit on my face. AI slop. Trump says Israel and Iran don't know what the fuck they're doing. True, they don't. Ooh, this plate's bussin'. Pepto-Bismol, you got a weak stomach, man. I get some meat, I get some mac and... that look good.
The PlayStation 2 era may have been
32 minutes. Yo, shorten these shits to 10 minutes, ladies and gentlemen, please. Y'all sending me Breaking Bad episodes. Just 10 minutes max. 10 minutes max. No more 30, 45-minute videos, please. Yo. We streaming, ladies and gentlemen. Get me the fuck out of here, man. TikTok links, skip. Skip.
If I had to pick my favorite era,
47 minutes! Hey. Uh-oh. How did he not see him? Tranquilizer. Cute.
Yo, is that Mickey Mouse? Dude, I used to watch you all the time. I'm a big fan. Dude, can I have your autograph?
Of course, yeah. Follow me into this room over here.
Oh, all right, bet. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe I'm with Mickey Mouse right now. I'm actually a big fan, dude.
Rex?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Rex?
Take your meds. You really think Mickey Mouse is talking to you right now? I am a fictional character. I am not real. Rex, listen to me. Listen to me! This is my real face. Mickey Mouse is not real. Rex, listen to me! Listen to me!
That's supposed to be Mickey Mouse, damn it!
Listen to me. Listen to me.
He's about to ruin all his dreams. He's about to be like, Santa's not real. The Tooth Fairy isn't real. The Easter Bunny isn't real.
Shut up, shut up, shut up! Rex, never meet your heroes.
Toodles, pal.
Toodles!
Yo, is that...
Hot dog, hot diggity dog! Death Stranding 2 has the fastest loading time I've ever seen in a video game. Load game. Nah, bro, that shit was instantaneous. Nah. Nah, he did it twice. Nah, that loading is insane. Nah, dude, crazy.
If you are 18 to 20,
we've seen this. Bro, I saw this game pop up so many times on sale on Steam.
54 months just finished work and now I get to watch you chill stream. Shit's a blessing and thank you for the streams, Stro Heart.
Yo, what's up, Midnight? What's up, man? You said don't get it? Yeah, look, I would like to play it on Steam, but I hate that Square Enix shit. The Square Enix shit is annoying. Look, I'm not gonna lie, the first time I played this game, bro, and I start to finish, I dislike this game, bro. The music is dope though. 34th birthday to Sonic the Hedgehog? Wow. Sonic. Oh. Okay. Old age, what?
Feel protected, rose out the stone all alone with no cry. Chosen to roam every road to get mine. Rose out the stone all alone with no cry. Chosen to roam the globe, I gotta get mine. I gotta get mine. I gotta get. Feel protected, rose out the stone all alone with no.
What? Grandma with the reflexes. Very cute. That's very cute.
Yes! Yes!
Shiny hunters when their wives give birth to a baby with a different skin color? Yo! That's crazy. That's crazy. This game got 10 out of 10s. Wow. 7 out of 10 GameSpot. Metacritic gave it a 90. Damn. Death Stranding 2 is Kojima's best writing in games since Metal Gear Solid 3. Damn. It is the cleanest, most exciting narrative, and DS2 is Kojima Productions at the peak of their powers, with robust cinematic set pieces and character moments that will keep you pushing through its mysterious plot full of mysteries or surprises. This is another Kojima masterpiece. He's done it again. Yo. The man who won fighting game tournament Iron Grid popped off so hard he accidentally took out a PS5.
Hey, that's it! That's it! Apollo takes it! Apollo takes Iron Grip for tonight! Let's go!
Iron Grid 34! Oh, what the fuck?
Hey, yo, dog.
Dog. No,
He got super hyped up.
Wait, there's no way.
He got super hyped.
The game is still going. The PS5 is fine.
Dog. My man super hyped. Hey, that's it!
Hey, RIP to the PS5. We seen this. This looks like chaos. Bro, I hate it when y'all send me videos like this full of Japanese text. I don't know what I'm watching. I don't know what I'm watching. What are you sending me, bro? I skipped this the first time because I don't know what I'm watching. You're just sending me something random. Like, what am I looking at? Does this pertain to any fan base that I'm even interested in? Like, what is this? Is it Grand Blue? Is it Blast Blue? What is it? Yu-Gi-Oh? That didn't look like Yu-Gi-Oh. The worst kind of coworker.
Worst type of coworker to work with is not the work snitch. It's not the person who take their job too seriously. It's not the person that's a kiss ass to the manager. I swear it's not that person. It's the yapper, especially the morning yapper. The person in the morning that talk the whole shift. And let me give you like more details on. Typically, this is the type of person you cannot have a moment of silence around. And if there is so happens to be a moment of silence occurring, they have to interrupt it. They can't help themselves. They can't help themselves, but they have to say something. They have to talk. And then I'm one of the people, I don't make it no better. Because my dumb ass is sitting there, yeah. Like my dumb ass is sitting there asking them follow-up questions. I am an enabler. I admit I am an enabler. But then when I get past that and I'm just silent, you would think, right? When a person is talking to you and you're not really saying nothing back, you would think they would get the hint to shut the fuck up. Not.
I mean, it depends on the line of work you're doing. Like, what if you're working retail and nobody's in the store? Or like, what if you're working fast food and nobody's in the store? You just want to be in silence? I mean, hey, bro, if you want to be in silence, you got to let people know that. You got to be like, hey, bro, I got a headache. Let people know.
This person, he's an old head at my job. He's super cool. You feel me? He work hard, you know. Brother just talk too much. You feel me? It's exhausting. It's literally exhausting. He's one of those guys that has a response for everything. You ever met a person that has a response for everything and not just a response like, oh yeah, for sure. I ain't talking about like a short response of confirmation. I'm talking about his response will go to some whole other shit or what he dealt with 10, 15 years ago. Like he got a story for every fucking thing.
Damn, I hate that shit. Yeah, I know what he means.
It don't have a plot for real. It don't have a rising action, a falling action, and a conclusion. It seems like he had mentioned something he was dealing with 10 years ago, and it seems like he'll still be dealing with that shit today. I'm like, it don't seem like you figured that situation out. But let me get to the meat and potatoes of this shit. For example, let's say it's a moment of silence, right? Let's say it's a moment of silence. Everybody on their phone, and we waiting for a delivery to set up a room. That's the plot, right? Everybody chilling. It's like a 15-minute break. People silently on their phone. He's looking around, bro, for somebody to talk to. Or he just blurt out loud. Some shit like this. Yeah, bro, I had to turn down the shift. Manager job at Wendy's overnight shift, man. I couldn't do it. Started to pick up more hours here. He'll leave his initial like talking. He'll leave it open-ended for you to talk.
Waiting for a response and then nobody responds.
Multiple times. He'll look at your ass, waiting on you to respond. He's like, bro, don't you see me like in my phone? I'm not even facing you. You're not even sitting next to me. It's one.
Nah, sometimes at work, bro, like if I got my laptop on me, bro, I just put my headphones on like these. I put these joints on and automatically once people see, look, I feel like it should be common courtesy. Once you see somebody with headphones on, I'm not bothering you. Unless I have to bother you, you know? Like if I gotta ask you for something and then like you put your headphones back on, once you see somebody with headphones on, it's low-key like do not disturb mode. Me, one thing I hate to do is see somebody with headphones on and then like you talking to them, they take it off, they hear you, they be like, all right, they put it back on and then you talk to them again and then they got that look of frustration like, bro, you making me take my headphones off again and listen to you? Yeah, it's like some people just don't know how to read the room.
That's what to do with people with no social awareness because I can obviously tell if I'm trying to communicate with somebody or trying to just casually talk to somebody and they don't want to talk to me. I feel like I'm a master at that. I can read body language, tonality, and things, whatever. But It is annoying meeting somebody like that. Meeting somebody that has no social awareness. I'm not finna try to continue a conversation with a person or a group of people and everybody on their phone silent. And especially if we're not friends, whatever, we're only here because of work. Nobody gives a fuck about what you're going through, brother. Then another instance, that same day, right? At my job, when we done, the chefs cook and they cook lunch for whoever in the kitchen. So we sit down, we got to eat. The nigga sit at my table. It's a dude, probably 2-3 tables away. He's sitting by himself. I didn't notice until the old head said something. We sit down. He blurred out, just it's silent. He blurred out abruptly. Yo, bro, why are you sitting over there? If you don't leave this nigga alone so he can enjoy his delicious meal, what the fuck?
Yo, also in my job, bro, my job doing some dumb shit where, like, we have this room where we have all of our equipment, but we're in that room as well. Yo, they've been filling that room up with so much shit to a point where, like, I don't like being in that room because it's claustrophobic. So I purposely leave that room and leave my coworkers in there to go to another room and be solo in that room. Sometimes y'all see me in my Instagram stories where I'm talking in that room. That's the room I be in. I go to a completely different room than where my coworkers is at because that room is mad cluttered and I don't like being in that room. And if somebody ever comes up to me and asks me, hey, Manny, why are you in this room? I'll let them know straight up. I'll be like, I don't like being in that room because there's too much shit in there and I feel claustrophobic. I like to be in a room where there's space and shit. I hate being in a room where everything is cluttered and there's a bunch of shit. And sometimes one of my coworkers would purposely walk in there and be like, what you doing? He the old head, and I'll be like, bro, leave me alone, bro. I want to be here by myself. I'm not over there for a reason, bro. What you doing?
Hey, Curry! Is he crushing you, man? No, he's just f***ing me gently. Oh!
Please, Finn, if you're gonna me again, don't make it as hard as you me last night.
I didn't you last night.
Yes, you did. My love handle still hurt.
Now, I want you to think about a cactus. How would that feel?
Prickly and painful.
Good, good. You're doing great.
Cool. So, can I the cactus now?
No, you can't anything.
But that poor cactus. It needs me.
Finn, say something to reassure me.
Your mom. Huh? What happened? Jake, what happened to me last night?
You everyone.
No! There he is!
Cinnamon bun, wreck me out. I'm not supposed to. Don't you wanna? I can't, man. Not even a little one. Yes! Me! Come on. Which way is the turn?
Nah, what the fuck's going on with this show? This show's fucking weird. They definitely meant fuck. You tell me there's a whole episode where a guy talking about love handles and then he talking about, oh yeah, please hug me. Oh, I need somebody to hug me. What kind of fucking weird ass shit is this? Nah, bro.
Didn't even tell me its name.
What?
Nah, bro, that's fucking weird, bro. The VAs definitely know what the fuck they talking about, man. They fucking weird. Is that Freerin with the thing?
Man, nah. These fruit flies moving different this year, yo. Ain't no fucking way.
They got inside?
I didn't even open this bitch yet. Man, nah.
The fruit flies went in the shit. That's so annoying, bro. I hate fruit flies, bro. Costco. I finally paid off my Costco hot dog. No way you did a pay for 4 for a Costco hot dog. No way. 37 cents? Okay. Palutina. Nice. That's a good looking Palutina, not gonna lie.
Customers are apparently purchasing footlong sandwiches and eating the entire 12 inches by themselves. A spokesperson for the company addressed reporters this morning.
This is not how our products are intended to be consumed. Our footlong subs have always been meant to be shared among 2 or more.
That's a lie, bro. I eat a footlong by myself, and that shit still don't even fill me up sometimes. Because they're so damn stingy with the amount of freaking shit they put in it. Like, they put, like, give me more freaking turkey. Give me more cheese on my shit.
Our friends. Eating an entire foot of food shouldn't be possible for most people, but they've been doing it somehow, and it needs to stop.
The Subway restaurant chain has reacted with shock this week after executives discovered that many customers are apparently purchasing footlong sandwiches and eating the entire 12 inches by themselves.
This gotta be a lie. This gotta be a lie.
How much do you pay for rent in Houston?
I pay $8,000 a month.
Could we take a tour?
Hell yeah.
8,000? Fuck, bro. You're making that much money? How are you even surviving?
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, look at his chain. Never mind. He probably rich.
Do this shit.
Welcome, Fancy Apartments. It's the web. Welcome to my den, man. Welcome to the crib. This apartment is 1,852 square feet. So my apartment style is definitely my...
Yo, that was a fire-ass pillar. You saw the freaking Rayquaza? You saw the Rayquaza on the black pillar? Tough. That's tough.
The style is definitely my childhood dream. Like everything I wanted as a kid that I couldn't get.
Nice views.
When I got money. The kitchen, we got the Rick and Morty portal. I just like the...
Yo, he's a streamer? You saw his setup? Tough.
Aesthetic. I wasn't really into Rick and Morty until I started painting it. Everybody's like, you're not Rick and Morty for real. And then I started watching it. Now it's one of my favorite cartoons. Coming over here to the living room, we have the Betty Boo statue. I got it from Facebook Marketplace. We have Rayquaza.
The Rayquaza tough.
Because he's a sky legendary. So he comes out the portal of the sky, and he's like my favorite Pokemon ever. I have all my plushie files. This is my brand, and now I'm gonna bring y'all to the office. So this is where I get all my work done. So what I do for work is I manage and creative direct around like 30 brands, and then I also manage the rapper Autumn, and also a big YouTuber named Quan. Y'all know who this is? Y'all are goated. This is my favorite figures in here, just because I've been watching this since I was little. Then we go into the pink bathroom. Her bathroom is pink, my bathroom is black. You're gonna see that in a bit. Pink MCM dolls brought from the store display. Only 2 of these in the world. The inspo behind the master bedroom is I'm in love with God. I love God. I love Jesus. So my whole like room right here, we're starting to decorate. It's about to be like Jesus themed, like a cathedral dream. So I go to the church around like 2 minutes from here, and it's beautiful. So I got like inspo from him. So it really started with like this.
Damn, it's nice, but my mentality though is like, bro, you could just buy a house and have your own property. I mean, I don't know if he owns that apartment, because some people could own an apartment. You know what I'm saying? You could either be renting or you could own an apartment. But in my honest opinion, I feel like, bro, you're better off just having your own house. Have your own house and then think about it. You're not even gonna pay that much in the mortgage. If you buy your own 2-story, like a 2-floor house, or you could get like a 3-floor house, a really big, nice ass house just for yourself, and you're probably paying like $2,000 something just for the mortgage. You live comfortably and handsomely. I mean, maybe he likes the views, because the views are nice from this floor. But it's like, you're renting, bro. You could own a house.
This little area right here, I call it like...
You say, how much a house? A house could be a couple $100,000, but just take a loan from the bank and pay the mortgage. He obviously makes enough money to rent $8,000 a month. A mortgage is way less. He's better off just taking a loan, buying a home, and then paying it off like via the mortgage.
The Holy Trinity with the 3 candles that we do. I light them up and I pray. At nighttime, the view right here.
The views are nice though.
And then the fireplace and the TV. The amenities I have here, we have a pool, a gym, sky lounge, office area, free coffee, printers, like a lot of stuff. Like a lot of game arcade stuff as well.
It's nice. It's nice. God forbid an earthquake happens or some shit though, but it's nice. Very nice. Square Enix is not going to let you live for long. What do you mean by that? The apps I still have. I'll never delete the reincarnation icon. What, are they all end of service? What the heck am I looking at? What the fuck is this? I'm out of here, bro. I'm calling the police, bro. I'm not gonna lie, that's a good looking Mega Man suit.
Yo, Flapjack gotta be one of the most unhinged.
Flapjack is one of the best cartoons, hands down, and a lot of people I feel like didn't give the show a chance. Bro, this show, gas. One of the funniest shows I've ever watched in my life. I loved Flapjack.
Yo, Flapjack gotta be one of the most unhinged cartoons of all time, cause what the hell?
Flapjack. Hey, check it out, it's Flapjack. You see what this your girl, Flapjack? Y'all boys, Flapjack, you got a girl or something. Man, y'all look at Flapjack, bro. Flapjack, you really think you, bro, you was a nobody. You never knew that?
You're all gonna die. Huh?
What? And when you do, me and Flapjack will be laughing at y'all. Right, Flapjack? What the fuck wrong with this little girl?
Yo, Flapjack gotta be one of them.
Beautiful pregnant woman I've ever seen, and I must meet her. What? What's so funny? Is my love here or not? I must speak with her.
Can Uncle isn't pregnant? And he's a man.
Nah, I'm telling you, this show is peak.
I'm sorry for wasting your time. Wait! Beautiful pregnant woman I've ever seen.
Bro, he thought it was a beautiful pregnant woman and it was just Knuckles. Yo, funny ass show, bro. Such a funny ass show. I wish I could buy this show, like, I wonder if they have this show on Blu-ray or something. Like, all the episodes. I love that show, man. A man has been arrested for stealing $10,000 worth of Switch games from local libraries. Damn.
Would you take a 4th grade math test where if you get 90% on it, you get $100,000?
Oh, hell yeah, bro. I mean, what do I got to lose? Unless he says something like, if you fail, you die.
But if you don't get 90%, you die.
I might just. I might just. WWE Randy Orton on Twitch one time, and he's now officially a gamer.
What? Bam, nigga. What? Oh. There we go.
No way Randy Orton said the N-word, bro. Nah. Alright, realistically, who would stop him, though? Who's gonna stop Randy Orton, realistically, right? He said the word. Who gonna stop him? You could be mad all you want. You gonna stop the guy who could potentially RKO you? The second you go up to him, hey, Randy, you shouldn't have said... Douche, you RKO jaw to your chin. That made no sense. Chin to your jaw. That made even more no sense. You say Kaisen at PS5 giveaway had more people than this.
Big Dick Randy would stop him.
Damn, you right.
We'll be here for you.
Wait, OKC's 2 Mile Parade outside? What the hell is a OKC?
Yeah, that's such it's such a great view.
What's a OKC? OKC Thunder. Who's that? Who? I feel like Snoop Dogg. Who? He said NBA is a basketball team?
One that very few people get to see.
Can we see some of the crowds of the people there, Dustin? If you guys could just zoom out a little as we watch. This is just kind of right by the downtown area.
What crowd?
Paycom, and you can see all the people there, and here's...
Nah, they not lying about that shit. True. Kai Cenat's PS5 giveaway had... Yo, on God it did. On God it did. I want to see somebody in the comments got the actual shit from the Kai Cenat shit. Yo! Hold up. Wait, this was OKC? Oh, so they did them dirty. This is the OKC crowd? They said, wait, BR, no one but, this is the 99-degree weather, high and tipsy. Oh, OKC. Is this OKC? Or is this some other shit? Thunder Champion Celebration? I don't even know if this is today. I don't know if this is old. I don't know, bro. I no longer care because OKC, I don't even know who the hell OKC is. Basketball team. I don't watch basketball. Let me see. H-Box saying that he's the only one left from the Five Gods era.
Everything that was in my way is gone, and everyone else still believes in me. It's only a matter of time before I get rid of the police. What do you think of that, El? This is my perfect victory! That's right! I win! Everything...
Alright, but you gotta play it with the song. Hold up, I got you right now. I'll fix it. Hold up.
Everything that was in my way is gone, and everyone else still believes in me. It's only a matter of time before I get rid of the police. What do you think of that, El? This is my perfect victory! That's right! I win! Everything that was in my way is gone.
Perfect, bro. Yo, Death Note, goated, bro. Death Note's so goated. Light Yagami, that's why when they did the remake of Netflix, the Death Note Netflix, and then they made Light Yagami such a bitch, I was like, nah, bro, that's not Light. Light was all about his victory.
Worst type of coworker to work with.
Netflix Death Note, bro. At least Ryuk looked good. 100 days away from the launch of Ghost of Yotei, and I feel like we're really 100 days? Ooh, I'm excited for this, not gonna lie. I'm definitely excited for Ghost of Yotei. Yo, please have a fishing minigame. Please have a fishing minigame, bruh. What the fuck is this? 4th grade math test? Bro, what the fuck? I'm cooked. Begin. I'm cooked. No thanks. Start the test. What? Fill out the missing piece of the table. 1 equals 100,000. 2, okay, 300,000. Fill in the missing table. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 6, 12, 18, 24. Fill out the 40 questions. Fuck you, chat, bro. 40 questions, bro. You got me here all day. Oh my god, bro. 40 questions. Hold on, bro. Are you smarter than a 4th grader? It's probably like 12, 15 questions. Y'all got me doing 40 questions. 40 questions. Ridiculous. You don't know 40 questions? Oh my gosh, hell no.
Grown-ass New Yorker just confirmed he would be stuck on a 4th grade math test all day.
Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. How motherfuckers feel after leaving their pen after the final exam? Kinda true. Beautiful. It'd be cool. There's custom fights so you can match the BPM to the songs. That's cool. You said the funniest outcome of being between these two games. I hope Expedition 33 wins, but I feel like watch Donkey Kong Bonanza wins because Nintendo. Watch.
Man, nah.
No, I'm telling you, watch. They're gonna be like, it's just because Nintendo. Where is the YouTube trending? Mr. Beast in the front again. I visited 50 states in 50 days. Hex nah. How it's done. Official lyric video. You said 2017 was the last time they won Game of the Year? That sounds pretty good. My rates arrested. Wait, wow. Star Rail got something trending. Yo, Star Rail is dead. Honkai Star Rail got a trailer and only got 726k views. And we got Brawl Stars got 3.3 million views. Oh, Honkai Star Rail dead, bruh. Bro, I don't care, bro. They got Brawl Stars got 3 mil views.
New customers. Get back here.
Look what I found.
How did you even get this?
Oh, too close.
I wonder how he makes it work.
A new visitor. Time to dig another grave.
Stop right there. You forgot this. You have a nice day.
What's Star Park? What's Star Park? Guess we're gonna find out in the next episode. Ooh. Oh, he catching fish? Oh, come on, bro. 40 minutes? 50 minutes? Oh my gosh, bro. Like, what happened to the good old days? Like when videos were 10 minutes long. He invited his mom to perform. Top talent. You said TikTok attention? Bro, it's not even TikTok attention. It's just everything is a fucking hour long, bro. Why do I gotta watch an hour long video? Just make it. What happened to 10, 15 minute videos? Like whenever somebody like gets in, it's so fucking, it's like the same formula. It's like.
Yeah, fuck all that noise. Here is Pete Kling.
Hell no, I'm not clicking that shit because I know it's some bullshit. Bro. Wait a minute, y'all tell me I have a short attention span? Nah, Tainted, you watching this shit all the way through. Oh, my attention span is short. We're not even 4 or 5 minutes in this shit. We're watching this shit all the way the fuck through. Hell no. We gonna finish this shit. Like I was saying, the format of this fucking show is always the person starts, they go to the crowd. Oh. Second the second person starts playing, then they pan to that one random bitch in the crowd and she's like, yeah, this is really good. Yeah, this is really good. That's really good. This ain't that bad. This shit better not be a gold buzzer. I'm telling you, bro. Because honestly, YouTubers were doing shit like this in 2009. Like this shit ain't that crazy. I'm gonna keep it a stack. I mean, it's cool that he got this going with his mom, but this ain't gold. The crowd in the background behind the freaking judges is not. The sound the crowd is making is not matching what the audience in the back is looking like. Like you see Simon and you see the crowd behind him being like, but the sound of the crowd is like, yeah! Oh my god, this is amazing! I've never seen anything like this. This is fine. Ain't no way you see, okay, they did not hit a gold buzzer. Y'all had me fucked up, making me think they hit a gold buzzer. I was like, that is not gold buzzer worthy. That is a pass, yes. But gold buzzer, no. Not a gold buzzer. You're bugging if you think that's a gold buzzer. Yes, gold buzzers for special shit. Oh my god, my whole shit fucking froze. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Murder guitar. 57 minutes? Hell no. What the hell did Tainted send me? Thank you, Tainted. I appreciate you, bro. Another guitar player. The bitch in the crowd is like traumatized that he stopped. Like look at this girl's face. Like, relax. It's not that serious. He just said stop. She over here traumatized. None about none. It's not I hope it's not I'm Yours. I'm thinking of like cliche songs. Please let it be unique. It can't be anything that's from freaking and him to see if he had more songs in his arsenal, because Simon was like, bro, I am not gonna pass this kid if he knows 2 songs or like 1 song. I think that's what he was doing at. He hit them. He hit them. Because like imagine you come to the show and you know like 1 song, and then they'd be like, yo, play another song. And then the kid on the stage be like, that's the only song I practiced. And you'd be like, well, I knew somebody was gonna say that too. I was about to say that earlier and I was like, let me not say it. And that's the first thing this guy said. Young Justin Bieber. I felt he's 13. I feel like I'm at the end of Paper Mario 1000 Year Door, man. I'm fighting the Shadow Queen and everybody's yelling out, Great Gonzalo, bro. Just get on with it. How did this guy tempt me, bro? This sneaky motherfucker. He sends me a Ratchet and Clank video, and it still got Jackoff and Dixter in the shit! Oh my god, bro! I can't even be mad. That's genius. Fuck. That's insane.
What's your name?
My name's Andrew Lancaster.
All right, where are you from, Andrew?
I'm from Lancashire.
And what do you do?
I do impressions.
What's your full-time job, Andrew?
I've done a vast array of jobs.
Like what?
I worked in a biscuit factory.
And tell me why you've entered the show and what the dream is, please.
Well, I suppose the dream would be to have my own impression sketch show one day. It's a big dream, it's a big dream.
Well, that's what it's all about, Andrew. Okay, well, look, best of luck.
Thank you very much, thank you.
Damn, this is young. This is young.
Ladies and gentlemen of the United Kingdom, I, Donald J. Trump, propose some changes to the way you're doing things in your beautiful country. Yeah.
You gotta do Biden. I gotta hear Biden blast, please.
Number 1, your children, your greatest natural resource. I propose Professor Brian Cox educate each and every...
Come on. What other impression?
I believe that your National Health Service...
No way, this whole thing is just Trump.
Number 3, folks.
Oh, it's just all Trump. Oh, fuck. Next.
Not bad.
Fantastic. And where have you come from today?
Oh, I'm from Japan.
Amazing.
Yeah. 25 hours flight.
Oh my god.
That's the only reason why I don't think I'll ever go to Japan, because that's just too long. 25-hour flight? Like, imagine sleeping, waking up, and you're still on the plane. And then they tell you, bro, you got 12 hours left. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna go insane.
Well, thank you for making the effort. We're grateful, aren't we?
Yes.
You said plus Japanese people are kind of racist? Hey man, it's okay. I live in New York. There's racist people everywhere in this bitch. I'll go to Japan and I'll be like, hey, bro, it is what it is. Yup.
Okay, fine, no more. Here is Ratchet and Cucked link.
Oh my god, bro, what the fuck is this? I can't believe this. I can't believe this, bro. I can't believe this, man.
And tell me, why are you here?
I want to
Thank you,
make
Tainted.
people smile all over the world. Thank you.
Are you here to win?
Oh, yes.
Okay, good luck.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I'm intrigued as to what he's going to do.
He's a dentist. He wants to make people smile all over the world.
He's a dentist? All right, let's see.
It's impression showtime. Let music come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Woohoo! Come on, come on, come on. Okay. My left set. My left set.
Maleficent.
That's funny.
Take care. Next,
Nah, bro, those laugh tracks is going insane. It's not that funny.
music. Come on.
Come on.
Come on. Okay, okay. Okay.
All with his hair.
Snoopy. 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 Thank you. Next, music. Come on. Shaving cream. Show the sheep.
On the sheep.
Okay, thank you, thank you.
All right, it wasn't that funny. She wildin'. She's wildin'. She had a legit. She sound like Grunty from Banjo-Kazooie. Bro, no cap. Kinda close, kinda close, kinda close.
Oh my God. Thank you very much. Next, music. Stops. Teletubbies.
States Donald John Trump.
Made in the USA.
I just love how you've decided to dress. It's just so surreal.
Go for it. Good luck.
You look at what's happening in Germany. You look at what's happening last night in Sweden. Sweden. Who would believe this? Sweden. You look at what's happening in Brussels.
Bro. Okay, fine, no more. But seriously, why don't you like rat shit and cucked dead cocked? Just look at this cool ass game. Link my favorite Ratchet game.
I did, bro. I played this game when I was a kid. Deadlock. I really liked this one. No, you know what? I didn't like this one because it was too different than the other ones, but I did play this all the way up until the end and I beat it. The game story was a bit, I feel like, darker compared to the other ones, and it wasn't as like fun and goofy compared to like the other ones, because this one was more serious. I think it was like about a suit you were stuck in, and then if the number went down or something, you died. I liked the other Ratchet and Clanks more than this one, but I remember I beat this one, and the skins were fire in this one. Oh my god, bro, you're like unlocking a bunch of core memories for me right now, dude. Holy shit. Yo, I remember, bro. Yeah. Yo, I used to love playing multiplayer in Up Your Arsenal. And the multiplayer was cool because you used to have to go to like bases and like destroy like their 2 turrets and then take over the people's bases. There was also like this quick scoping. Yo, I feel like Up Your Arsenal was like the first game that kind of like got me into doing like weird ass quick scoping. There was like this whole quick scoping meta. I want to know if there's YouTube videos on it. That's cool. Yeah, they put Ratchet and Clank in the game. You know what? Now you got me in the rabbit hole. Hold on. I wonder if there's like montages on it. No way. Chat, this was like the first time I've ever played in a multiplayer lobby as a kid. I remember, bro. Yo. Yo, I used to be crazy on this shit, dude. And yo, you used to have a headset and you could talk. Oh man, the memories. The memories, man. Oh! Yo! Nah, games like this back in the day was so fun, bro. I want to know if people got sniper footage. Sniper footage of this game is crazy. Damn, there is no sniper footage. 4x4 Siege Metropolis 2 years ago. How is everybody still playing multiplayer on this game? This guy uploaded this shit 14 years ago. This is old. Yo, I better not see my name on this shit. Imagine I'm in this fucking lobby right now. I used to play this as a kid. Oh, he got the chicken ray. This wasn't the efficient way to snipe. Oh, he got fucked. Yeah, no scoping was better. Oh, he's getting bodied. They're spawn camping him. Oh, spawn camped out the ass. Oh man, this bring back memories. That was like the first time I connected this shit to a fucking. Oh yeah, we're done with this. If we see another Trump impression.
I saw an angel. Of that I'm sure. She smiled at me on the subway. She was with another man. How about this one? No matter what they however they are.
I don't know any of these people.
No matter where they take her, we'll find our own way back.
Oh, come on, Gabrielle.
This is out of my age. This guy gotta be like, I don't know, dude. Oh, these are bad. Come on, man.
Much to discover.
Is she doing the noise?
Oh, I hate it when this shit happens. Is she about to start making them noises like in the jungle? She about to hit us with a hey! Then it's gonna be like echoey as fuck. I'm calling it. I'm calling it. I'm calling it. I'm calling it. She about to hit us with like the most mysterious like hey! Like something out of like the Avatar.
Was that her? Is that her?
I wasn't expecting that.
Oh my god, she's bloody great.
Brilliant, man.
That's unbelievable. Oh my god. That's amazing.
Her hand has so much screen time. What the fuck was that all about?
Oh my god. I've never seen anything like this in my life.
She could definitely do like video game soundtracks. Like when you enter in the jungle, I had a feeling she was gonna start busting out them moves, bro. It don't sound bad though. It does not sound bad. Turn that damn song off! Turn it off! Turn it off. You can't just end such a cool shit and then just start it with a Katy Perry song.
Yeah, Ratchet games were great, Ling.
What are y'all even saying anymore? I'm telling you, I was in that there dining
I
hall during
got
the blackout.
the eye of the tiger.
I better not see Jack off and Dixter. Tainted, I swear, bro. This better just be Ratchet and Clank. This better just be Ratchet and Clank. I better not. Hey, we might be safe here. We might be safe here. Where the hell this guy going? He making circles. He don't know where he at.
Chuck, I got another explainer for you.
Alrighty.
This one is lines in the sky.
I think you've been an astrophysicist too long because I've been looking up since I've been working with you. Never seen a line anywhere. Maybe some chemtrails every once in a while.
I can't believe it. There was so much. That's how she was laughing. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, chat. This laugh used to give me nightmares.
All these references throughout the games makes you think Insomniac loves Jack and Daxter. Am I right?
True. I thought they were best friends at that point. Bro. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Alright, no more top talent. No more. No more. No more. A mind reader's worst matchup.
You know what you're looking for, right?
Yeah, but it's pointless. Everybody here is thinking about useless shit.
Why do they call it the poop deck?
Man, I'm about to then drink a full gallon of milk.
Bro, somebody in here stinks.
Okay, just throw out some buzzwords. Don't make it suspicious.
All right.
Social security number.
What are you doing?
It's working. 885-852-949-2222. I've done it. Yeah. What was that?
What was what?
Oh, it's just another lick. 1 second.
Bank account information.
Stop doing that.
Why did you say that? Please, sir, can I have some more?
Are you sure about that?
Stop.
What the? Judge.
What is going on?
Something's wrong. I can't.
What is happening in there? Are you caught?
If your name starts with an M, this is for you.
Oh no.
What's happening?
What was I gonna do? Wait, what about that?
It's ADHD! He has ADHD!
Yo, he has ADHD.
You good?
Oh, he started gargling. Wait, is that true? Do people with ADHD think like that? Like just random shit all the time? Like, no way that's true, bro. That's gotta be me. You said some of us do? Ain't no way, bro. That's where art comes from? What do you mean? Wait, you telling me right now when you're just quiet, your brain is just not like silent, it's just not like right now, look, if I stop, silence. You telling me that y'all got shit still going on in y'all head? Like, what do you mean it's constant? You telling me y'all stop moving and your brain is still on some, hey, like, and y'all can't turn it off? I could turn that shit off. Nah, bro. Nah, dude. I could turn it off. You said good for you? You said you acting like we're the weird ones. Bro, you telling me that when y'all sitting down in a silent moment, y'all still just...
Okay, here's the other way around. Link.
No, Tainted. I am tired of the fucking... You telling me Jack and Daxter sees Ratchet and Clank now?
You don't understand how
Guys,
lucky
I have
you
a
are.
problem.
Thank God every day that you're not like us. You bitch ass MF, yeah, I'm salty.
What? You said you don't understand how lucky you are. Thank God every day that you're not like us, bitch. You ass motherfucker, yeah, I'm salty. Nah, bro, like I need like an elaboration on that shit. Like I gotta really understand what ADHD is. Look up videos? Alright, man. Now I gotta like, okay, I'm gonna type down what is ADHD.
I'll explain this for you from my point of view. Whenever I go for a jog, in my head, I think about what I want to draw next. How much did I spend today? What was that one song I listened to 4 weeks ago? I should see how my grandma is doing. My teeth make a funny sound when I grind them. How much shampoo do I have left at home? I think about all of that in the span of 3 minutes.
But isn't that just thinking? Because when I jog too, right? Like if I'm doing something, and then I'm just thinking. Sometimes that just happens. You could just think about random stuff like, I should do some laundry. I'm a little hungry right now. Yeah, you won't get it? Alright, so we're gonna watch a video on it. Fuck it. Let's see this shit. 3 minutes long.
Hello, brains. Welcome to my Definitions and Answers series, where I explain common terms related to ADHD. Since this is the first video in the series, let's start with the basics. What is ADHD?
You're thinking of
Attention
shower
deficit
thoughts.
hyperactivity disorder, or
ADHD is when you
a
cannot stay on
neurodevelopmental
one
disorder
topic
as
at all.
defined by the American Psychiatric.
Is when you cannot stay on one topic at all. Okay. I mean, you said I can't read a book? I mean, sometimes I'd be like that. Let me see.
Association
Thank you,
in
Owl.
the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual, or DSM. ADHD is currently diagnosed in both children and adults based on the symptoms of inattention and hyperactivity or impulsivity. Two of several signs of inattention include making careless mistakes or having difficulty focusing. A few of the many signs of hyperactivity and impulsivity include fidgeting or restlessness, trouble sitting still, or interrupting and blurting out answers. While everyone does these things sometimes, not everyone has ADHD.
That's what I'm saying. Sometimes you could do that. All right, they gotta go deeper. Let's see.
An ADHD diagnosis requires at least 6 symptoms that are beyond what is age appropriate, that significantly impair multiple aspects of one's life, such as home, school, and work, that have persisted for at least 6 months, been present since before the age of 12, and can't be better explained by a different condition. Not everyone with ADHD has the same symptoms. In fact, ADHD diagnoses are
I
separated
think I have a
into
better
3
example.
presentations.
Do you know how when you play a match of high-ranked Splatoon and Terry so much shit on the field that's happening at once that you try to juggle all of what's going on? It's kinda like that but mentally.
That sounds terrible. That sounds like you're trying to do more things than you should. Thank you, Owl. We're gonna find out with this video.
Primarily inattentive, primarily hyperactive or impulsive, and combined type. There are different levels of severity, and people with ADHD often have coexisting conditions, such as learning disabilities, anxiety, or depression. They can also be gifted. The term for this is twice exceptional. While there is no cure for ADHD, it is highly treatable. There is no single treatment that works for everyone with ADHD, but the current recommendation based on a ton of research is multimodal treatment. Medication to manage symptoms, and behavioral therapy to develop the skills and strategies.
Is my sister jogging, bro? Because the whole floor started shaking, and I'm like, she's jogging in this fucking heat? Floor started fucking vibrating, and I'm like, And I'm like, yo, I know New York is not having an earthquake right now.
Strategies necessary to minimize impairment. Those with ADHD often struggle with everyday tasks and are at a higher risk for negative life outcomes, such as divorce, job loss, accidents, and addiction. At the same time, many people with ADHD credit their success to the unique ways in which their brain works. ADHD symptoms
Legit,
such as
I can't
impulsivity
even
and
focus on the
distractibility
video cause I'm too focused on the square shapes between her pupils. ADHD is a bitch sometimes, ha ha.
The square shapes between her pupils. You focusing too much on this shit? Nah, she low-key does look like she got goat eyes.
Unique ways in which their brain works. ADHD
She got
symptoms
sage
such as
mode
impulsivity
Naruto.
and distractibility can translate into creativity,
Thank you, Owl.
curiosity, a willingness to take risks, and an ability to think outside the box. Fun fact, the name ADHD has only been around since 1987, but the condition itself has been described by physicians at least as early as 1798. So it's nothing new, and our understanding of ADHD is constantly evolving. What it is, what causes it, how it affects us, and how to address it. For example, you might hear many experts refer to it as an executive function disorder. And while this isn't listed in the current DSM, emotional dysregulation is also a well-researched aspect of ADHD. As we learn more and more about ADHD, the definition will definitely be updated in both the DSM and the ICD, which is the other major reference for medical definitions. Whatever we call it, and however we define it, those with ADHD experience its impact on many aspects of their lives. If you'd like to learn more about ADHD, check out my ADHD Essentials playlist here. And if you'd like to support this work, consider donating.
I didn't learn enough. You're gonna have to show me something else.
Pay attention to this important message.
Important?
Did you get any of that? Well, this is how it feels to be me. I have ADHD, which is short for Attention Deficit Hyperactivity Disorder. It's a fancy name for people who find it hard to concentrate, remember things, and organize themselves.
Nah. You went into the shower by mistake with your clothes on?
Remember things?
No way. That's cap. Ain't no way you forgot to get butt booty naked before going into the shower.
And organize themselves. But you tend to be really curious, creative, and enthusiastic. Imagine your thoughts are planets and your brain is a spaceship. Most people can navigate it easily. They go where they want, when they want, always at the right speed. For example, slowing down to pay attention in class.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Me just being in class, I just hate school. I just be like, ugh, I don't want to listen to somebody yap.
Often feels out of control. Like when my teacher is explaining something and a word reminds me of something else, which makes me think of another thing. My brain keeps connecting ideas at top speed till I'm miles away from where I'm supposed to be. My speedy brain can be frustrating because it doesn't always let me think things through before I do them. Then I feel silly and embarrassed. But ADHD can be an advantage for solving problems. If my brain rocket is pointing in the right direction, I can find solutions faster than other people, and I often think of ideas that nobody else has thought of. I need to move so I can think. Fidgeting, rocking my chair, biting my nails, doodling, even talking. The problem is, adults think I'm choosing not to pay attention, when actually movement is my brain's way of helping me so I don't get distracted. Being so energetic can be an advantage too. I love doing practical jobs and I can be very helpful. I'm endlessly curious and keen to try new activities. My teammates see me as brave, but the truth is that my speedy brain doesn't give me time to think about the risks. When I'm doing things I find interesting, my brain works better. Unfortunately, that's not always the case at school. I often get told off when I'm fidgety or when I've forgotten something. It feels like I can never do anything right, which makes me sad and sometimes angry. I'm usually good at making friends because I'm fun to be around, but sometimes children find me annoying when I don't know when to stop and do silly things without thinking. I feel upset when they don't invite me to things. Maybe their parents are worried because they don't understand ADHD. My doctor gave me medication to help my brain organise my thoughts. Medicine doesn't always work for ADHD people, but luckily it worked for me. The doctor also spoke to my parents, who spoke to my teachers, who spoke to my classmates. And now everyone around me understands about my speedy ADHD brain. They help me point my energy in the right direction, they're more patient with me, and we write down instructions so I don't forget things. They encourage me to take movement breaks and help me make lists and charts so I can organise myself better. 1 in 20 people have ADHD, so you probably already know someone like me. Go and find that person and ask them all about their amazing brain. Hee
This was the cutest animation I've ever seen. Whoever animated this shit, very cute. I think this was a good explanation video. Oh, the comments are disabled. It was very cute. He said, hell, just a year or two ago, I found out that those with ADHD autism have sensory overload for hearing, which can be blocked out no matter what. Which can't be blocked. This is which explained to me why I can hear quite literally everything in a room at once and never be able to block any noise out, or why I'm not a huge fan of loud noises in general, which is also why I'm not much of a party person. You said, does ADHD have to do with struggling attention span? I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I have a struggling attention span, like, because the thing is, it's like learning, for example, right? One thing I know for myself, for example, is like when I'm trying to learn something, I would try to learn, but then it's like, one thing I know for a fact is like my phone could be an easy distraction. I'm trying to learn something, my phone goes off, then I want to look at what's on my phone. Then when I look at something that goes off on my phone, in the middle of me trying to learn something, I'm then trying to juggle 2-3 things at the same time. I'd be like, oh, let me respond to somebody on the internet while I'm trying to learn something. And then let me go check my email while I'm trying to do multiple things at the same time. Multitasking while learning, exactly, is a bad thing. I know I'm not supposed to do that. So that's why usually when I'm trying to learn, I try my hardest to like put my phone away, put it on mute, throw it somewhere away from me.
Why is your brain folded like a week-old McGriddle?
Ooh.
I apologize for life dumping. I'm not sure if this is just a me thing, but I purposefully chose jobs that let me move around a lot because I physically cannot sit down for long periods of time. That's also part of the reason why I'm slow doing art. I'm sometimes thankful for your streams cause it distracts my brain so I can focus on art.
Hey,
even
chillin'.
now, I have a clipboard behind me with tasks I need to do because I simply cannot retain information that easily.
Dope. I hope I'm not distracting you, no. I will make sure I'm not distracting you. You gotta make sure you hit the stuff that you gotta do. Then I'm gonna be like, hey, you are distracting me. I don't want to be a distraction. But I appreciate you, bro. You said, would you take a part in a hunter's exam? What's a hunter's exam?
How did the real Hunter x Hunter exams go down? Remember that viral story?
Oh, I remember where they had to do like those hell no, I would not do a hunter's exam because I know I'm fucked. 110% I know I'm fucked.
Legit happened, and apparently the real-life Hunter exam was nearly as merciless as the manga. From pricey tickets to an early injury to, honestly, chaos, it lived up to the name.
How do you feel about your choice to run that whole thing in a Leorio suit?
I regret it physically, but like the amount of like support that I got, it made it worth it.
And you're gonna run the whole thing in a suit?
Absolutely.
They got an actual, they did it?
Oof, wearing a suit for a hilly cross-country slog over 8 unpaved miles might have not been the right choice. But these two Leorio cosplayers were not alone. From famous streamers to families with babies and pets picnicking, more than 1,000 people gathered in rural Virginia, flocking there from all over the country, some paying nearly $200 to participate.
What?
I'm from Philly. I came from Vermont.
I came from Portland, Oregon.
We thought at first it was going to be a group of about 20 people in Washington, D.C. That would have been a success of this. Long story short, it got picked up on TikTok, it got picked up on Instagram and elsewhere. We had 500 people sign up overnight.
She suckered me into it.
That's cool.
She said, I'm flying out here. You better come out and support me. And I said, all right, let's do it.
Yeah. Found it online, and some friends joined, so I started joining.
27 years have passed since Yoshihiro Togashi's classic manga came out, and our 12-year-old protagonist Gon endured the Hunter exam, an intense, deadly, and wildly unrealistic test of physical and mental fortitude. The 5 stages of the...
Bro, shout out to the hunter's exam shits. Shout out to the shits. Where the hell's my shit? Where the hell's my shit?
IRL exam, which would vaguely mirror those in the anime, substituting tug of war and dodgeball for the more intense challenges. And the order of events changed more times than our reporter could count. So they're still working out the kinks. Fortunately, no one got seriously injured, but one woman was treated after she was trampled at the beginning, and the challenges involved a lot of grappling and
If she got trampled in the beginning, she automatically failed the exam. JJ's, you can't go to the hunter's exam and trip instantly. You're gonna get ran over. JJ's, you failed.
tackling, which wasn't supposed to be allowed. There were also some issues with access to water, but many carried on through the end, or at least as long as they could last.
There was nothing you could have done to prepare for those hills. Those hills were terrifying.
I failed.
The guy with the rope came out, he said, I have the line, I choose when the rope cuts everyone off, and I ran past him as fast as I could, barely got in, so call it a win.
People didn't pass the first time, so you know, next time they do it, I'm gonna pass.
Only 5 women actually made it through the course. Melody, a college student who made a video about her participation, was quickly tackled in phase 2 by a much larger participant and out of the game. But all is fair in Love and Hunter x Hunter, and there was a ton of cheating. A lot of it was caught on camera, but as one streamer said, that's what a hunter would do. And in the fictional hunter exam, it is all about finding ways to bend the rules to your favor. But in the real life exam, cheaters made the event complicated. Regardless, 1,000 signed up and only 9 became pro hunters after an exhausting and confusing 12 hours in all. But would you sign up? Let us know in the comments. And for more on this story, go to...
She said 1,000 signed up and only 9 made it? That's insane. That's insane. I know I'm losing. I know I'm losing for sure. Because the running part's going to be insane.
I'm starting to wonder if that signal we picked up was real or not. Have you seen even one gold bolt?
No, but we have found that.
Yeah, I'd rather have the bolts.
What was that? My friend was merely commenting on the small likelihood of your leading us to...
Did that tin pot just call us worthless? Show him, Jack! Show him what we're worth.
Now, I am sure there is a reasonable solution we can arrive at.
Clank, beat his ass.
I think this is plenty reasonable. Let's settle this. I'm starting to wonder if that...
Clank, beat his ass. Secret Agent Clank. You saying we both have mountains and valleys? I'm
I
definitely
live here in
participating.
VA and we have both mountains and valleys. I'm
Hey.
definitely participating next time.
Nah, for real, you gotta get into the hunter's exam and shit. You gotta go crazy. Oh, if you guys don't like spiders, don't look at this shit. This is spider warning.
I just found probably the most alien-looking creature on Earth.
Oh, hell nah. I'm out of here. That shit look disgusting. That shit look like something out of Dark Souls. Fuck no. Oh, man. Oh, fuck no. I'm out of there. I don't even want to see that bitch. Fuck the tarantulas. How to Kill a Game. The sad, greedy death of Little Big Planet.
What's the biggest threat to the survival of a beloved game? Is it A, an uncaring developer who's moved on to something else? B, an inattentive publisher?
The anarchist made this shit a month ago? No way.
Who only cares about profits? Or C, a ruthless hacker whose only objective is to cause chaos? For Little Big Planet, the answer was all 3. It went from a staple of Sony's PlayStation consoles with millions of loyal fans to an abandoned mess with dead servers and no plans for a comeback.
Damn,
Hi,
bro.
I'm the Internet Anarchist. I create weekly YouTube documentaries, and today we're taking a closer look at the sad death of Little Big Planet, how it reached the sorry state it's in today, what made it popular in the first
Man,
place,
R.I.P.
and
Little
how
Big
some
Planet,
people
man.
are still hopeful for its return. But as you'll see by the end of this video, that's looking increasingly unlikely with each passing day. That said, to fully understand the tragedy of Little Big Planet, we first have to go back to where it all started. Little Big Planet was the brainchild of Alex Evans and Mark Healy, 2 of the names behind the now legendary Fable. After witnessing a sizable layoff at their...
They came from Fable? No way.
company, Lionhead Studio, the two decided to leave with 2 more of their colleagues and form their own studio.
I didn't know.
Media Molecule, with their first title.
Shout out
being
to Media
an ambitious
Molecule.
platformer that would go on to become Little Big Planet. However, as a ragtag group of artists and programmers, they lacked both the resources and the time to create a fully fledged game, and then simply hope that it will be a success. They needed funding fast. So after some brainstorming, they quickly put together a bare bones demo called Mr. Yellowhead in 2005, which, despite its crude graphics, had a lot of gameplay similarities with the final game. Sony immediately saw the potential in the idea, and after seeing a bit more of the game over the next 6 months, decided to publish it exclusively on their upcoming PlayStation 3 console. Little Big Planet was going to be a platform unlike any other, with a unique, timeless art style, and an emphasis on player creativity and user-generated content. Sony first unveiled it to the public at the 2007 Game Developers Conference, immediately winning the hearts of thousands who couldn't wait to get their hands on the game.
Yo, I was so happy when I saw this shit.
However, Sony wanted it to be ready by the end of the year, including the fully fleshed out level editor. It was hard work, but Media Molecule persevered, managing to deliver on each one of their promises at the game's launch in October of 2008. And the players couldn't have been happier. It sold millions of copies, was adored by the critics, and for a good reason. It had everything players wanted and more. The art style was just incredibly charming, the platforming mechanics were tuned to perfection, it had some of the most versatile character customization options at the time, and most importantly, the level editor was just as feature-rich and intuitive as everyone had hoped. However, the feature that turned Little Big Planet from just another fun game to a cultural phenomenon was its accompanying website, lbp.me. After logging in with their PlayStation Network account,
oh my god, I forgot about that website, dude. I think I had an account on that shit. Does lbp.me still exist?
Players could share their own creations.
Does that shit?
Or
I'm about to look at my phone.
Growing library of levels made by others. Put simply, there was an essentially endless supply of fresh content. Within just a year of the game's launch, players had already uploaded over 1 million unique levels, collectively playing them more than 240 million times. What players didn't know at the time was that this website would also become a big reason for the game's downfall. But for the time being,
no
it was
way.
what kept players hooked long past a typical platformer's shelf life. Media Molecule also kept working on the game, patching out bugs, adding new cosmetic options, and releasing DLC content to keep fans happy. And it worked, with a review from back in the day stating, "Little Big Planet is perfect. It's as simple as that." What these satisfied players didn't realize was that their favorite game was about to become a whole lot better. The explosive success of Little Big Planet gave Media Molecule the confidence to start working on a sequel.
When I tell y'all Little Big Planet 2 was, yo, it's like, you ever play Little Big Planet 1 and they were like, the game is perfect, there's no way they could add on more shit to this game to make it even better? Son, 2 was a different level, bro.
Immediately after the first game's release.
God, bro.
However, players weren't as enthusiastic about a sequel as you might imagine, and the reason was simple. The level editor. Many had poured countless hours into crafting over 3 million unique levels by this point. If the new game was incompatible with their creations, all their hard work would have gone to waste. This wouldn't have just hurt the sequel's sales, it risked splitting the Little Big Planet community in two. Those eager to explore the new tools and mechanics, and those unwilling to abandon the treasure trove of player-made content they'd come to love.
Shark Attack levels!
Media Molecule understood this challenge better than most, and spent a lot of resources looking for a solution. Then, on the 10th of May 2010, they announced Little Big Planet 2, showcasing the sheer amount of variety that was possible with the new level editor. The new and improved creative toolset allowed players to create not just platforming levels, but entirely different game genres, with Media Molecule going as far as to claim that it wasn't just a quote platform game, instead was going to be quote a platform for games. Above all, they reassured the fanbase that Little Big Planet 2 would be fully backwards compatible with the previous title. The game finally came out in January of 2011, and to no one's surprise, quickly became the favorite of both the critics and longtime players.
The first Little Big Planet game was great. It was amazing. It was the start of an awesome community, and it did some really creative things.
it gave people a ton of tools to work with to create some great levels. But if you take a look at its sequel, there's really no reason to go back.
It was the perfect sequel, which made everything better without destroying what players loved about the original. This also resulted in it becoming a massive financial success, selling over 350,000 copies in its first couple of weeks, and becoming the 4th most sold game in January 2011.
I wanted that crown so bad.
It was all downhill from here. Now, you'd think that after 2 wildly successful releases, Media Molecule would keep the momentum going and knock the 3rd entry out of the park. However, before players had the chance to get their hopes up, they received devastating news. Media Molecule was handing over the development of the 3rd game to a different studio, soooo Digital, a studio that had...
This is where everything goes to shit! Everything went to shit after this! You had something so perfect, and then you hand it over to these bitches!
Little experience with the franchise. This was going to be an uphill battle. Not only did soooo have to improve upon the already fantastic Little Big Planet 2, they had to do it while keeping it backwards compatible with the millions of levels players created for the previous 2 games. And since they were replacing a respected studio, they also risked angering the existing fans with even the tiniest mistake. Unfortunately for soooo, things did not get off to a good...
Yup. Cause I remember one of the first changes that they did, bro. There was a system in Little Big Planet 2 where it was called the yay or the nay system. If the level was good, yay! If the level sucked, you gave it a frown. They took that whole shit away. So now we couldn't differentiate if the level sucked or if the level was good. Every level I was going up to, if a level sucked, oh man, I used to leave full-fledged reviews, bro. I used to attach my keyboard to my PlayStation 3 and leave reviews like a troll. If the level was great, yay! Level was phenomenal. From start to finish, had a great time, would love to play again. I recommend this level to anybody who comes in. If the level sucked, nay! Level sucked ass. Asterisk, asterisk, because we can't curse. I would never play this level again. Do not recommend, do not play. Yo, I was going off. Then they took that shit away. And I was like, what? Now I can't even give a downvote to the level if it sucks ass? And then it was just copy pasta slop. Fuck.
Start. They drastically cut down the scope of the game, removing several characters, storylines,
This level
and
is
planned
ass.
features from
Don't
the
play
third
IT.
game.
Worst 5 minutes of my life.
Yes.
I could have spent that time doing your mom, but I didn't, and I hate IT.
Facts. Thank you for the 100 biddies, bro. And then there was this one guy called Latin Player 25. Fuck that dude. He ruined the levels.
Game. And if that wasn't bad enough, Sony stepped in and made things even worse. Instead of helping the studio with more time and resources, Sony barged in one day and ordered them to make a version for the upcoming PlayStation 4 as well. In other words, soooo now had to create 2 different versions of the game they were already struggling to complete in time.
Terrible.
This was catastrophic.
Sony, you fuckers. Y'all fucked up so much shit, man. How the hell you fuck up such a good IP?
For the game's development. Something that would become apparent the second it was released to the public. Little Big Planet 3 came out in November of 2014, and it was by far the glitchiest, most unfinished
the glitchiest, most unfinished, bro. Man.
Entry into the franchise. Players were struggling to play user-generated levels, and in many instances, wiping their save files was the only way to get past the error message. And this was just the tip of the iceberg. Sometimes the game crashed bad enough to nearly brick the console it was running on. soooo tried to fix these glitches with patches, but the core issues never went away. With one angry player on Reddit writing, 1 year later, and Little Big Planet 3 is still broken. This is unacceptable. The online barely functions, and there's still glitches where I fell off levels. On top of that, there's still many crashes. The broken game was turning longtime players away from the franchise, with one such person voicing his disappointment, stating, "Man, this game makes me so depressed. I loved the first 2 so much. Used Little Big Planet 2 to propose to my wife."
Damn. He proposed to his wife using LBP 2?
And I was so excited for this one. We haven't touched it in months. I have never been let down so hard as I was by this game. But this begs the question, Why? Why did Media Molecule abandon its Star franchise to a third-party studio? Well, when asked about it, the studio's community manager stated that they made this decision so that they could focus on their next big project called Dreams. This...
Bro, and Dreams, bro, it's like... I like Dreams, right? Like, Dreams was okay. I played this game. I liked it. But it wasn't like Little Big Planet, bro. Something about Little Big Planet just hit, bro. You said, was it worth it? Look, I like Dreams. I'm not going to say it was terrible because I do like the user-created levels. I think I have Dreams on my PlayStation. I could, like, log in. I think I played it one time on stream. The levels are pretty cool. But it's like, I don't know, bro. Little Big Planet just hit way better for me. It was worth it.
A full-blown creation engine that allowed users to make everything from games and animations to music, all on their PS4. Admittedly, this was the next evolution of the creative tools the studio built for Little Big Planet 2, but them abandoning the franchise that made them popular in the first place was still the wrong move in many people's eyes. Some might even argue that it would have been better if the third game just never came out, and instead, those resources were spent on updating and maintaining the second. Despite its poor reception, however, its availability on 2 consoles instead of just one significantly boosted the game's financial performance, allowing it to sell over 5.5 million copies to date. In an ideal world, these high sales figures would directly translate to more players making more content and extending its shelf life. Unfortunately for the fans, Little Big Planet 3 was about to face a challenge far more devastating than the occasional game-breaking bug. In November of 2022, LBP.me, the website cataloging user-generated levels, went down after an attack from unknown hackers. And while the site was restored shortly after, this marked the beginning of its total destruction. You see, the solution Media Molecule came up with for backwards compatibility was to host all of the information on the same server. This made it easier to keep track of player statistics across the 3 different entries. However, even though this method was highly effective, it also came with a serious drawback. Any security vulnerability from the original 2008 Little Big Planet now affected everything that followed. Judging by the sudden website blackout, it was clear that
I didn't know that's what happened. That's terrible. That's so bad, bro. Because Little Big Planet 1 was so old, I guess like people were like, oh, we could easily hack and exploit this shit and go into the servers. Fuck, dude. They never updated that shit?
that someone had found a way to exploit that vulnerability. And as expected, the hacker returned on the 6th of March 2021 and shut down the game's online functionality with a DDoS attack. Anyone who tried to play a user-generated level was met with an error message stating that a problem had occurred. After staying silent for 4 days, soooo finally took the servers down on March the 10th, claiming that they did so to, quote, investigate some technical issues. These servers remained offline till May, but even after coming back online, things weren't right. Players were experiencing strange crashes and glitches that were never an issue before. The cycle of soooo taking the servers down, bringing them back online, and getting attacked by hackers continued a couple of times, before coming to a stop in April 2024. Not because soooo patched the vulnerability, but because they decided to pull the plug, shutting servers down for good and killing the game completely. The franchise that had held strong for over 15 years was finally dead in the water. Some fans tried to protest this decision online to no avail. They had nowhere left to go. While technically, there was one game they could still play, a spin-off called Sackboy: A Big
Hell no, bro. Sackboy: A Big Adventure is not the same, bro. That game was not the same. This is like a platformer. This thing had nothing to do with, like, you know, because the whole reason why we like Little Big Planet was because of user-created levels and the create aspect of the game. Damn, bro.
Adventure, which came out in November of 2020. Unfortunately, this version of the game lacked the one feature that made Little Big Planet special in the first place: user-generated content, resulting in most fans seeing this spin-off as an insult and hating it with a passion, with one person even equating it to receiving a middle finger from the developers and Sony. In the end, seeing such a beloved game go out like this is just sad. As a YouTube comment puts
Damn,
it,
bro.
as much as I'm devastated to see it gone, I think what's even sadder is that I will always see Little Big Planet as something that was killed rather than something that just died on its own. There were better ways to handle this than wiping the servers and converting millions upon millions of user-created levels to nothing.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all, chat. Me watching this video just made me sadder because I did not know that's how Little Big Planet went out. I thought it went out because like they just didn't care about it. I didn't know it was because hackers fucking destroyed the servers and legit just killed it. And then they just pulled the plug on it because they didn't want to fix it. That even makes me sadder, bro. That fucking sucks, dude.
More than lost media. That being said, some fans are still clinging to hope. Some are wildly speculating based on job listings at Sumo Digital. Others are hatching elaborate plans to resurrect the game themselves, like turning the game's mascot into a viral meme so Sony would see the potential in bringing back the franchise.
Man, Sony not bringing that shit back, bro. Sony's not gonna bring that shit back. Because Sony, they don't see no money in it. Astrobot? What do you mean Astrobot? Astrobot's not Little Big Planet. The play, create, and share whole thing was from Little Big Planet. And Astrobot, you're only playing. You're not creating and you're not sharing. Astrobot is a cool platformer, but it's not Little Big Planet. Use Little Big Planet 2 to my wife. That's a story there. I remember when people said with Astrobot, Sony finally got their company icon like Nintendo has Super Mario. Like they did, like they forgot about Sackboy. I met my first PlayStation 3. Yo, I'm telling you, I made so many friends in the UK in Little Big Planet, bro. And I still remember their names. One of them was named Sam and one of them was named Claire. I don't know where they're at in life, but I miss them because I used to talk to them like crazy, bro. Yeah. No, yo, Sam, I know his government name, but I'm not saying it because that's like, I know his first and last name, government name. That's how tight we were. We used to talk all day in Little Big Planet, and he had a whole British accent, bro. He used to be like, hello, money, how are you? And I'm like, yo, Sam, what's up, bro? we used to be playing not Five Nights at Freddy's, Jack the Killer, bro. Jeff the Killer levels, man. We used to be like, yo, Sam, come on, man, let's run over here. Then we used to make our own houses, and when we made our own houses, we used to act like we made like our own computer setups, and we made our own like bedrooms and stuff, and we had like our own apartment complexes, bro. It was crazy. It was crazy, bro. This game was my childhood. I'm really sad to not see it anymore. Big fan of you covering this game. Yeah, I'm glad that I got to know what happened, but it's so sad, bro. Don't remind me, my childhood for years, I grew up with this game. A game, okay, a video of Peak being killed off because nowadays companies don't want to take the risk to have fun anymore. You said if I have his PSN? I think so. I think I have his PSN. Let me see. Let me see if I have his PSN. I'm still thinking of that one fucking song from Xenoblade. Nah, not Xenoblade, Stellar Blade. I need to know like the full shit of that song. That's a good song. How do I search up my friends? Let me see. Search for friends. Let me see if I still got him. I probably still got him. Oh shit, I do. I still have him as a friend. Last online over a year ago. Damn. He hasn't been online in over a year. I can't even show it because his government name is there. You know why? Because I have him as close friends. And it's like his whole first and last name. Damn, bruh. I searched him up. Do I still got this girl? What was her name? Claire? Wasn't it Claire? I don't think our... Damn, bruh. Wait, 2 mutual friends. Who's mutual friends? No way that's the same Claire. Nah, that gotta be the same Claire because she's friends with him. I'm about to send her a random ass message. Last online over a year ago? Oh my god, bro. United Kingdom, that is her. I'm gonna send her a message. Hold on. Yo, if you ever see this. I miss you and Sam. Now, you know what's funny? I used to be annoyed by her because she used to always join my lobby randomly, bro. And she always had mad shark teeth in her hair. And I used to be like, get out my lobby, bro. Hold on. I gotta send her a message, bro. I said, yo, if you ever see this, I miss you and Sam. I remember playing LBP 2 with you guys for days. Damn, bro. Oh, I forgot to ask if it's her. But the name is there. Oh my god, bro. I feel so sad thinking about this game, bro. Yo, I feel like digging up my PS3. Nah, but my PS3 don't work. Oh my gosh, bro. My PS3 don't work, though. I don't think it works. Hell no. Imagine me trying to log back into my PS3. Nah, dude, that's going to take forever. I'm going to have to, like... No, but it's like, you know what I want to look through? I want to look through my... Could you take pictures on your PS3? What games played 6 years ago? Little Big Planet 3. She played Little Big Planet 3 6 years ago. Does she have Little Big Planet 2? Wait a minute. I'm trying to see, like... Her name is the Honey Claire developer. Is she a developer now? That'd be insane if she's like a UK game developer now. I'd be like, bitch, you remember me? She'd be like, money? I'm like, you remember me? I'll be like, you had the shark hair all the time, and we were in that fucking apartment complex with Sam all day just talking about dumb shit. She'd be like, I think I remember. I'd be like, no, I know you remember me. I was the only loud motherfucker in the comms yelling all the time. I'm trying to find Little Big Planet 2. I wouldn't be surprised if she got a whole husband, kids. It's been so many years, bro. Life changes. I'm trying to find Little Big Planet 2. What if she and Sam got together? Bro, I think I might tear up just hearing shit like that, bro. Because I'll be like, wow, there's no way. Wait, Little Big Planet 2 was a PS3 game? It's not a PS4 game. Oh no, it only goes back down to PS4 games. Oh no, I can't see Little Big Planet 2. 1 and 2 are PS3. Fuck, dude, this shit is only going to PS4. Hold on, I gotta send a message to Sam too. Oh my god, bruh. I did send him a message, but he never seen it, bro. I don't think he's ever logging back into this shit. Bro, I hope nothing happened to him. Like, you know, like sometimes you don't know what happens with people in life, bro. I hope to God like nothing happened, like he passed away or some shit, dude. This shit makes me sad. I'm looking back at the message logs. I sent him a message in March 15th, 2020. Oh my god, bro. I am such a sap. Oh my god. Yo, chat, I'm about to tear up just looking at this message that I just sent. Nah, bro, look at this. Look at this, look at this, look at this, bro. Hold on. Look at this. Bro, I sent him this shit in 2020. Bro, I told him, look at this. I just want to let you know, even though we barely talk, you are an, I don't know if I typoed that. You are our brother on PlayStation. I miss the good old days of playing Little Big Planet, countless hours with you and Claire. Hope life been treating you good, man. Stay safe out there. Much love. Yo, and I give him my old name too. Yo. Yo, you see, look, I was so serious about Little Big Planet, bro. This game just hit different, bro. I miss like people I used to play with, man. Fucking A, 2020. And we were playing Little Big Planet 2 like 2014, bro. Yo, you see that's why I told you guys, when I used to hop in Call of Duty lobbies and that was my name, I used to get roasted. Bro. They used to be like, Manny, you fucking Mexican. I was like, oh, here we go, bro. They came for my soul, bro. They came for my soul in them Call of Duty lobbies. I had to change my name. The Honey Claire? No way, that's probably her. Say on God, give me a sec. Ew, what the fuck is that? Hold on. Ew, what the fuck is this? Ew, what the fuck is this? How the fuck you guys found her? No way. Nah, I'm gonna hit him with a follow. And then I'm gonna hit him with a message. Damn, but this is 2024. Wait a minute, she responded June 20th. Hold on, I gotta add her real quick. I just want to ask her. I just want to catch up on life. I just want to see how she been, bro. You said detectives? Fuck! Why doesn't she have DMs open?
This is retro right now. Link.
A guy on Team Fortress 2 talking on the mic with a thick Arab accent. You all go now. Go to fight the bad. I stay, defend. They no get past. I stay. You go fight. I alone stay for to defend. Take their box. I stay. Someone tells him to shut the fuck up. I tell them to shut the fuck up and let him talk if he wants. because I think he's funny to listen to. He adds me.
Yo, true, bro. That's how gaming was back in the day. On God, I made friends like that in Call of Duty. I made friends in Call of Duty like that. Like this motherfucker, I'm telling you, his name was Air Rambobo. He was old as hell, and I didn't give a fuck, bro. I swear to God, I was like, probably like 18, between 16 to 18 or some shit. I don't know if I'm getting the timelines right, but I know I was like young, and he was definitely like probably in like his mid-20s. And once I heard him in the lobby, me and him, we were playing every single day. Every time I went online, I'm like, yo, Air Rambo, you live? All right, let's play some Call of Duty 4. Oh, man.
Fucking game I play with him, he does the exact same shit. I am tank. I wait by helicopter. You kill. I won't let through. You kill. Boomerman, go, vomit. I alone guard helicopter. You go. You put portal there. Good. I wait. You discover answer. I know answer. Keep portal there. I will put portal when need. Keep putting portal. Good. Do you see? I wait. You put portal. Good. Just talking, non-stop, every fucking game we play. Arab Spring starts. I have no idea where he lives. One day, he sends me a message. Bad times, friend, ahead.
What?
Maybe no computer. Maybe no home. I will go away, but we are two of soul.
What?
I will return.
That's sad.
Last online.
No!
615 days ago.
No! What the fuck, bro? Why you
Alright,
gonna
so
break
let's
my
talk about a
heart?
bit of a warning
No!
about the Nintendo Switch 2 markets.
Oh my god, bro. Oh my god, bro. Don't show me shit like that. That shit breaks my heart, dude. I don't know, bro. It's something. No way. That gotta be her. That gotta be the same Claire I was friends with. But I'll never forget the time with the game and the friends that I made from it, but not being able to see the community shining creatively sucks. Yo. Hold on. The emo scene girl hair with the shark teeth. My spelling is ass. If she hits me with the who the fuck is this, I'm gonna be like, no way, because this is her. This has to be her. This has to be her. This has to be her. It has to be. It has to be. It's just I want to reconnect type shit and just be like, how you been? I just want to know how people been, bro. It's been such a long time. I want to know how people been. It's like a life check-in, bruh. Blocked. That'd be the worst case scenario. Imagine she's like, oh, that motherfucker found me. I don't want him to talk about the shit that we used to do in Little Big Planet. I'd be like, hey. Mind you, we didn't do no dumb shit. Look, if y'all think we did inappropriate shit, no, bro. All we did was fun shit. We played bomb survival levels, shark survival levels, and we just went in apartment complexes and we were just making different outfits and shit. That's it. This is gonna end so badly? No. I hope it doesn't, bro. I hope it does not. You know what's crazy? I don't even think she does not know. Bro, there's another girl, bro, that I used to know. I don't even know if I ever told you guys this, bro. There's a girl right now on Twitch I'm not going to say she's a super popular streamer, but she has a good viewership in streaming. And I used to play Call of Duty 4 every day with her. And when I found her on Twitch, I was like, no way. We used to play COD 4 all the fucking time. But I don't want to say who the hell she is because I feel like y'all guys are going to be weird and y'all going to get in her chat and shit. And she probably live right now, but I'm not even going to look that shit up, bro. You said bro knows so many girls. Bro, I used to know her. She was a girl, bro. She used to live in Canada, bro. Yo, and we used to talk all the time. Me and her friends. I remember one of her friends, bro. You said don't say it? Nah, I can't say it, bro. I'm telling you, bro, I used to be crazy in PlayStation 3. I used to have so much online friends. Chat detectives going on right now. Let me see if she's live right now. She's probably live. She's always live because she's always live, bro. She's always live, but I never want to be weird, you know, like bothering her in her chat. But I know for a fact, if I ever go in there and I'll be like, yo, how you been? Remember when we used to play COD 4? She gonna be like, yo, I remember when we used to play COD 4. Oh yeah, she live right now. Let me not bother her. You said seeing her streaming the reflection of your glasses? Nah. Nah, bro. But those were good times, bro. PS3 era, I don't know, man. It was just a different time. It was just a different time. You said seeing her streaming the reflection of your glasses? You said don't even say if she is. PS3 was the right time. It was just, man, because it's like PlayStation 3 was like you went online once. And what I miss is like the era of people just hopping in lobbies and talking. Even though I know there's always weirdos on the internet. I don't know why when I was younger, I used to always dodge the
I
weirdos.
feel you, man. There was this one friend I had a falling out with caused some personal issues. She blocked me but never unfriended me on PlayStation, and I waited so long to reach out to her again. And when I finally got the courage to, she's a whole streamer now, even got a VTuber model. Now I barely feel confident to talk with her anymore with how big she gotten. We talked one time after, but I ain't bothered since then.
I know. Look, I know that feeling, bro. I know that feeling. Sometimes it be like that too, where it's kind of like I haven't talked to that specific person that's a streamer right now, and it's kind of like I don't want to be annoying, you know what I mean? But definitely every time like I see her live, I always think of back of like when me and my friends from high school used to play Call of Duty with her and her other friend in Canada, and we used to just always lobby up. Bro, I'm not even gonna lie, bro. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. It got to a point where like motherfuckers was catching feelings back in the day, constantly playing with them in like an online lobby. It was insane, bro. But I gotta keep that shit. I gotta keep that shit.
I feel the same way when I spam you with
Yo.
bits.
Thank you, Al. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you. Nah, bro. I appreciate you, Al, making me blush and shit. Look at my tongue. Feel like I saw this one Puerto Rican girl do that shit. She was like, on Instagram, she was like, period. And I was like, girl, put your tongue away. I'm sorry, man. He says, you're going to speak to every girl in Canada and tell them about a certain Dominican what? Kai Cenat and IShowSpeed will attempt to beat every Super Mario Bros. Game during their marathon. They're having another marathon? Oh, man. That sounds kind of crazy. That sounds kind of crazy, not going to lie. You said they're going to play Mario's Missing? All these shinies within the last 45 minutes? Sheesh. Bro, hold on. Dreams has some funny levels, if I remember. Hold on, let me take a quick whiz. Ugh. A non-backlog game. Yeah, man, life just be going crazy. Oh, this is in Shibuya? That's cool. Scary. That's a very pretty picture. Oh, and they got Sackboy in the bottom right. Oh, they got look, they got Tearaway.